Ah.
That works. We got to keep people on their toes.
I like toes.
In fact, why don't you introduce the podcast this time? I've done it every other time.
Okay, welcome to the PartySize podcast.
Yeah.
Former members of this Church of Scientology.
Yeah, they kind of ticked me off.
Yeah, we didn't get our own spaceship, by the way. It's just like a cardboard cutout that looks very realistic.
Yeah, the contract said that we had to say that, and then they would give it to us. But
I know, but they didn't. They said like when Xenu comes back, whatever his face is.
Yeah.
So I ain't waiting for no dumb alien.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah, like come at me, Tom Cruise. I swear.
Yeah, let's go.
You and your fake wives.
Who else is a Scientologist?
Most everyone in Hollywood.
Yeah, what is up with that?
I don't know. It's a cult. So rich people are weird.
Yeah.
Because they don't live a normal life.
Yeah, that one guy.
Quote unquote normal.
Yeah. The one guy who the meme with him looking confused while wearing a suit.
What?
And put in situations. Who's that guy?
What are you talking about?
I think he was in Hot Fuzz. No, not Hot Fuzz. Definitely not Hot Fuzz. It's not even. Dang. It's a movie. It has Samuel Jackson in it.
Haynes delusional.
Oh.
Actually, I'm sick,
I
guys.
can't think of the name.
You're stupid.
I'll think about it by the end of the podcast. So what's been going on with you, Javi?
I'm sick.
Oh, man. I've been pretty sick lately, too.
Come, cat. Come to me.
Stop talking to the cat on the podcast.
I know. He's just happy. No, I've just been sick all week. About to head out to Mexico tomorrow.
That should be fun.
So, yeah, I'll be gone for a week. No podcast next week, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. It'll feel eerily similar to our second week of having the podcast.
Where we just kind of forgot to do it.
Didn't do it.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
We will have a low quality grade the week after next week.
Yeah, because we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah, we're going to Disneyland. So
yeah, so we'll do a podcast from the great open land of California.
I thought I was gonna say it in Disneyland. I'm like, no,
we're not
doing it in Disneyland.
That'd be horrible.
Stupid head.
Yeah. We can have some guests on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that too.
Yeah. We have some friends coming along. So
yeah. One of which has been in multiple guest episodes of PartySize that
never aired at all.
Nope, those were all trash.
There was a good joke in there. Goobo. But anyway,
yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, and he and I also played Dark Souls 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And that didn't.
Nope. That didn't go up either.
Yeah.
He also wanted to play Bayonetta, but I couldn't get a hold of it, so.
Hey, well.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're going on tour.
Oh yeah.
PartySize tour.
Yeah, the PartySize show. We're doing a live show.
Yeah. You'll just have to find it.
Yeah, you just have to find it though.
I live in the Anaheim area.
We're not gonna tell you where or when.
Yeah.
It's just happening.
And if none of you come, we're shutting down the channel. So
yeah,
find it.
This might be the episode where we get 2 likes.
Maybe we'll get a few likes.
Gordon Casey, that's for you. But
yeah, please stop disliking the
please
videos.
like the video. On God,
I know any likes or dislikes boost up the. Actually, just whatever you vote, just vote on it, so that way we get boosted up more. And keep commenting 1, Casey.
Yeah, actually, can you put 2 or 69? That's better.
Those
too.
are a few fun. Put some funny numbers.
Put some funny numbers. And Gordon, can you please tweet?
69.
Can you please tweet out my Twitter? Tell me to go suck a duck.
Yeah.
Please, I really want you to do that. By the way.
If you do it, it'll be a little funny callback to the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I know you don't listen.
We know how hardcore of a listener you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what, 2 minute in?
Hey, if nothing else, I'm sure you'll come over here to edit the description so it says something funny about Hatsune Miku. I stopped bothering putting the URLs to Javi's Twitter and YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And my Twitter. Because I knew you were just going to edit the YouTube channel link, and I didn't want to bother with caring about that. But then you just put Hatsune Miku in the description anyway, so...
You know what? Let's talk about that. Like, what is up with Gordon's obsession with
We
Hatsune
talked about
Miku?
this on the first podcast.
You know
too.
what?
The very first
It doesn't matter. We're doing this again. It
Yeah.
hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I'm starting to get worried. You know.
Yeah. An intervention is in order at this point, I think.
I mean, you know, I get that millions of people want to see a fake lady
Yeah.
dancing on stage.
Yeah, a little hologram.
A little hologram and her buddies.
Oh yes.
But like
all her friends.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
Like I don't understand.
A strange sudden obsession.
It kind of came out of nowhere, kind of hit me like a frying pan.
Yeah.
It was just like, well, there it is. Soon he might dress up as Hatsune Miku.
Now that would be the point where I just couldn't accept it anymore. That's cause for ostracizing.
He will now identify as Hatsune Miku. There are people out there. There are people out there. Just saying.
Yep, I know. Just don't want Gordon to be one of them. And he's shown some good signs of him enjoying. He's been talking about how he enjoys the Demon Souls soundtrack, which is
okay. Well, at least it's not Hatsune Miku.
Yep.
Still Japan though.
Oh, icky, gross. Don't like Japanese. He told me to check out the Demon Souls soundtrack, and I had never heard it before, and I was like, it should be pretty cool. And then I thought it was really boring sounding because the song that he sent me was just drums.
Oh.
And like it was just on drums for 2.5 minutes while somebody went. Wah!
Oh,
and
that's the beginning of the.
Yeah,
game.
I didn't listen very far because I was like, oh, this is boring. I don't care. And
Did
so
you not watch Oni Plays? Come on.
I did end up watching Oni Plays and see what the cinematic was with it, and it fits perfectly. And also the hilarious trumpet is the MIDI trumpet that goes. Yeah, I actually love that song now because it fits perfectly with the cinematic. It's just
the cinematic's really weird.
Yeah, it's very fun though. I think it's a very fun song to have in there. And listening to the rest of the soundtrack, it's very fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
No,
and I like
it's the first of the Dark Souls series, so
yeah, just it's not in the Dark Souls canon though, so it's
not
kind of a different
stupid.
thing. Yeah, that's why they eat grass, not
Estus flasks.
Yeah, no, they don't eat Estus flasks.
I love how they eat grass. No, but we should get we should start playing a game that was also released from Software.
Yeah, I really I kind of want to play that for PartySize. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice released recently, but I also kind of don't want to play it for PartySize because I know I'll be really bad at it, and I kind of want to get good at it first.
Hey, that's not okay, Hayden.
I just
that's
like to know
okay.
what I'm talking about.
No.
I just
Your excuses are invalid.
I'd like to know what I'm talking about when I play a game on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Hayden hates Sonic Mania.
No, Sonic Mania is one of my favorite games.
He hates it.
It is an absolute blast. But
Hates it.
The thing is,
I'm gonna steal your files and upload the video.
No, don't you dare upload the video.
I will upload the video.
We recorded some Sonic Mania a while back. I hadn't seen anything out of it really, other than some positive reviews. And
some positive, you mean all positive reviews?
Well, of course they're all positive reviews. I mean, I watched reviews from people being like 5 out of 5 and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, oh, it was clearly a great Sonic game for Sonic fans, and I'm not a Sonic fan because I had played Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and when I was but a tiny infant, and that game's poopy.
Poopy game.
And I didn't play Green Hill Zone, by the way. I played Marble Zone. Because somebody played Green Hill Zone, and I was like, hey, can I try it? And they just handed it to me afterwards, and it was Marble Zone, and I hated it. But I was like, I always thought it was slippery and stuff, because Marble Zone makes it feel slippery, because you have to jump on tiny platforms the entire time, and it stinks. But then I ended up deciding that I was just going to buy Sonic Mania. It was cheap. And I was like, hey, I've been getting a lot of fun out of Mario. Let's just try other 2D platformers that have gotten glowing reviews. So I played that, and holy moly, I 100%ed it within the first month of owning it. That's a good game. I've beaten it all the way through with every single one of the characters. I've gotten all the Chaos Emeralds with every single one of the characters, gotten all the medals. I don't have all gold medals yet, so it's technically not 100%.
Nope.
But the bonus levels aren't fun. So
No, they're Sonic 3, I think.
yeah, I think they're from Sonic 3, and the Chaos Emerald ones, which are fun, are from Sonic CD.
They are.
Yeah,
Which,
because
you know.
CDs can run those. Not they can run actual 3D, not fake 3D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you suck at the game.
No, I got all medals on all of them. The only reason I didn't get gold was because I just wanted to get them over with.
Yeah, and you hate the game.
Well, it's an objectively bad game.
Now
Oh, that hurt to just say. 'Cause
exactly, because it's false.
Sonic Mania is some of
It's
the most fun I've
false.
had with any game. As soon as I got through all the content that was in it in base, then I got the DLC. Because at first I was like, I don't need to spend the extra $5 for
Yes,
a game
you
I'm probably
do.
not going to like that much.
Yes, you
but
do.
holy cow! Encore mode is even better because
Exactly,
the
'cause
level they tweaked the levels in perfect ways to make it even more fun.
Exactly.
Any complaints that I had with them previously, they made it better.
Exactly. That's why, when cause you got a remastering of Angel Island.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So, it's good.
yeah.
You
It's
gotta.
great.
That's why I really like Mania mode. Actually, and Encore mode is really good too. But the one level that I hate the most is I think it's like Iron Monarch.
Oh,
It's the last world.
it's something starting with T, then Monarch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I hate
I
that
love
one.
the design of that one.
I hate.
It works great.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's stupid, and I hate the mechanics.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's stupid. No, I don't. That world took me a lot longer to complete, right?
Mhm.
Because I always got average like 7 minutes on it. Is because it's so.
My complaint with that one is that it's a really long. It's a long level.
It is
and
very long.
You get kind of tired of it by the time that you've gotten to the
Because
boss.
Act 1 and 2, oh god,
Yeah.
that's 14 minutes total. When the rest of the worlds, right, as the levels, really, really short.
Yeah, it's really nice to get through all the kind of stuff that they can give you in this compact area where you're all experiencing it really quickly.
Yeah.
But with I think is it Titan Monarch?
I think so. Maybe
Titanium Monarch?
it's something to do with metal. So
Yeah. I know it's TM because I keep scrolling to it and it's TMZ for the
Yeah.
zone initials. But Monarch. It's really almost the entire time it's one gimmick with the orb
Yeah.
things that you loop around.
yeah, I don't like those.
And they're just kind of slow.
Yeah, because if you lose momentum, you just drop, and or you also have to like aim it right. I just don't. No, actually, no, wait. Sorry,
It's kind of just that
Wrong
thing
orb.
the entire time.
which is dumb because if you go around, right, you have to hit it right top, or you got to hit it that way or that way. You have to be at the perfect angle to really get to where you
I
want to
never
go.
had a hard time with them. It's just they're not very interesting.
No, I don't want to do it. So that's why I don't really like that one the most, or even at all.
The
boss fight's fun.
The final boss is fun the first few times through, but eventually it gets kind of dull.
Well, yeah,
Especially once you've worked out the perfect ways to do everything, which is get the right tile and then stand still.
yeah.
With like all the different robots that you go through and fight, like the one that has like the spinning thing that goes around, which feels impossible the first time.
Is it the motorcycle one?
No, not the motorcycle. The one that has all the blades around it that rolls around throughout this like wheel area and just rolls back and forth
Oh, is that in the
during
Western?
Monarch.
No, that's not what. No. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, during the final boss battle where it keeps sending you into different robot fights.
Actually, you can get all the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, I mean, without the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh.
I always do without the Chaos Emeralds and then with Chaos Emeralds.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, that fight, I thought that it was completely impossible, and then I found out you just stand in the middle.
Well, yeah. No, I never really had a lot of trouble with that one.
I thought of it as a health tax, and then I was just like, okay, I just let it hit me, and I pick up the rings afterwards.
Exactly. So
That's the thing with Sonic.
yeah, sometimes you have to get hit in order to really get.
But then you just find out the right tile to stand in, and you're fine.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
like with the cup switch one,
Oh yeah.
you just jump at the right time.
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter where you stand.
No, it's
Just
just
jump at the right time.
yeah.
And you'll dodge the lasers, and you're fine.
I mean, well, it's one of my favorite games though. It's
Oh, it's so much
really
fun.
good.
Yeah. I
Actually,
want to try Sonic 2 because that one's supposed to be amazing too. Clearly not as good as Sonic Mania, but
No.
I just want to see the legacy of it.
yeah,
I don't want to play Sonic 1 because
Sonic. No one really likes Sonic 1. It's clearly just
it was certainly revolutionary.
it
but-
was, and it was a competition to Mario, which
Yeah.
was always kind
was
of
big.
helpful.
I mean, Mario 1 isn't all that great either.
No.
It's kind of a thing that's fun for speedrunners if you want to try to. It's kind of like a babies for speedrun kind of game.
Yeah.
Is what it feels like because you couldn't. Just anybody can pick that up and speedrun it if you know all the
Tactics and
if you,
warp zones.
and you know all the warp zones.
Yeah.
Anybody can try to speedrun it. I mean, only the perfect people who know the like pixel perfect stuff can end up getting the high scores. But
Exactly, but
you could, if you want to
Yeah,
speedrun
if you-
something,
yeah.
it's the perfect game for it. So, and no matter what, it's fun.
yeah,
And if you want to have a really challenging experience, you can play it without warp zones. So,
yeah, because if you die, you got to go back from the beginning,
yep.
which isn't, doesn't really sound that great, but
Yeah, that's what I don't like so much about Mario 2 is that it doesn't feel as cool as Mario 1 was. That's why I think Lost Levels and Japanese Mario 2 is more interesting. Cause
is that Japanese Mario too?
yeah, Lost Levels.
Yeah,
That's what it is. 'Cause,
that's right. Come here, Papa.
American Mario 2,
That's
I-
right, Papa.
it doesn't feel like it's anything really that special. Yeah, we're getting into spring now.
We are
It seems like spring has officially sprung.
from its deep dark home from hell.
Yeah. Hopefully, people watching Survivor upstairs aren't being picked up on the mic.
It's a very intense episode. I can hear.
Yeah, you can hear him saying, "You what's going on? Here's the stuff," and then there's the in the background. But if it's not being picked up, I'll just cut this out. That's the
You should just
excuse
keep
for
it
the
in
background
anyway.
noise. Yeah, I'll edit in some Survivor sounds in the background.
Oh,
to
yeah,
make it
you
so it
will.
makes sense.
We should edit in like a part of Super Mega Podcast.
Super Mega Podcast happening in the background, and just saying that we're working in the Game Grumps office.
Matt and Ryan just passed by. Wanted to say hi.
Pull Super Mega and be like, "Hey Dan, what are you doing in here? Dan, say something." Oh, there he goes. He's picking up his glasses. Oh, see ya, Dan.
See ya, Dan.
Yeah, we're editors for.
Yeah, we're editors for Game Grumps now.
Yeah.
I just got picked up a little loud because I was this close to the
Yeah, you
microphone.
shouldn't do that quite so much.
I didn't mean to. I
I
was just
sit much further back from the microphone than Javi does.
yeah, because I like to
Yeah,
chomp on the mic.
You really shouldn't do that.
I am going to.
If Raven saw you doing that with the windscreen that he bought, he'd be pretty mad.
Is he here though?
No, he's not.
I asked
Not
him to
here.
come on.
What did he say?
He said a maybe. If he wasn't busy,
That's exactly what I was expecting.
nothing.
Yeah, a maybe from him is a good response.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him today. I was wearing some headphones, and he was like, "Javi, I love you. Javi, I love you. Javi," and he yelled him, and I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Javi, I love you," and I was like, "Oh, love you too," and then walked to my class.
Yeah, he charged up to me while I was having lunch, and I was getting a nice microwave meal out of the fridge, and he charged up to me, and he said, "You have to eat your vegetables," and he opened the fridge, grabbed a different meal out, and he said, "You're just having fruit," and he threw that down. Apparently he was displeased with my spaghetti and meatballs I was having. We had too much fruit.
Balls.
Anyway, stupid.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You stupid.
Podcast,
Cancel. It's done.
it's done. No more.
I hate
There's
this
too
kid.
much drama. Also, hey, looks like we just sparked some YouTube drama.
Uh-oh. I'm about to tweet you.
We should spark some more YouTube drama, so maybe we can get put up by Drama Alert Nation or hey guys, it's Scarce here.
Ooh, I heard Scarce is dead though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Okay, I got this. If Matt and Ryan would please leave the office right now.
Stop making such a ruckus.
Come on. I see you over there, skinny ass skeleton.
Yeah, stop looking through the window.
Eli Ryan McGee.
Lyrie McGee.
Get TF out of my face.
Yeah. Jeez.
Go work on a Game Grumps episode.
Yeah, start actually doing your job instead of just smoking weed in the office all the time.
Come on, man.
Man, we're really setting ourselves apart from Game Grumps and stuff.
Oh,
by
yeah.
talking about them so much during our standalone podcast.
Exactly. Like, we have to, like, kick those cucks super mega out.
Yeah.
To record our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, we only have some time left in here because the Game Grumps want to record 10-minute Power Hour. And they don't like how loud we get.
Yeah,
even
we're
though
so loud.
We're way quieter than everybody else.
Exactly. So, I don't have to hear the, Matt.
What is it, Ryan? Oh, let's gaslight people some more. Yeah. Very funny, guys.
Very
original
funny.
Content.
They never talk about us because they don't like us.
Yeah. They never even notice when we're in the office. We're never in any of the footage that Aaron and Dan record for 10-minute Power Hour.
Yeah, exactly. Why aren't we ever featured? You know what?
I don't know.
Let's tag Game Grumps in this and let's see what we get.
Tag Game Grumps. Tweet at the PartySize Twitter and be
Like,
at Game Grumps.
at Super Mega.
It's mega at Game Grumps, at Matt H. Watson, at Ryan McGee, Lyrie McGee.
Dude, it'd be so funny though. I said this in another podcast before, but if we were sent out to go do a podcast with Super Mega,
That'd be pretty great.
That would be pretty awesome.
We're showing our fanboy colors for the Game Grumps group and stuff.
Well, not Game Grumps though.
Yeah, we don't care.
I don't care.
Sorry, Aaron and Dan.
I mean, if you were on Game Grumps though, I'm down.
We'd be fine with that. We'd be fine to be on guest grumps. Like,
yeah, we're not.
We brought on the legendary PartySize podcast. Here, they have maxed out at like 60 views on their podcast. That is incredible. It's great to have you guys on. And see, just imagining that would be incredible.
It would be amazing
for them.
Yeah, for them. Like we'll give them publicity, of course.
Yeah. They need that exposure.
You know, I'll tweet it too. Just tweet a link.
Just at Game Grumps and then little link to the podcast.
Yeah, because I think we've become a podcast channel now.
Yeah.
Because if you see the past 2 videos have been
Yeah. Let's Plays might come more.
Hey Eli, Ryan McGee, Matt Watson, wanna
edit for PartySize?
Yeah, wanna edit for PartySize? We got plenty of footage for you.
Yeah, you guys don't have much going on. Like,
yeah, we'll pay you.
Between packing your own merch and stuff like that, it really doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. We'll pay you like $12 a video.
Yeah, I don't make any money. I don't have a job, but it could give you a lot of exposure. So
yeah. We'll give you our friendship.
Yeah, that's very important. We might have you on as guests sometime on the PartySize.
Yeah, bring your mics.
We only have one other mic, so one of you.
Actually, if you bring another mic though, we
Oh yeah.
We got you there. A mic and a cord. We have a mixer
with 4 ports, so we need one more.
Yeah,
mic.
I mean, we have
We have 3 spots left on these couches.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of room.
I know. I think our podcast space is a lot bigger than the Super Mega podcast.
I think so too. I think they have 1 couch. I believe
they do. They sit right next to each other.
We have 3 couches
and
of varying sizes.
Yeah. Exactly. So
in fact, on one of the 3 couches, we could probably squeeze 3 people.
Exactly. So
I mean, it wouldn't be very comfortable, and the mics would overlap. But
hey, but
we could do it.
It's there.
Yeah, we got all kinds of room. Hey, leave a comment down below if you want to be a guest on Party Size podcast.
Yeah, no, I think we should change the name of the podcast. Oh, we need to. Let's say this on Twitter, make a poll. But we do need to change the name of our podcast.
Yeah, Party Size Podcast is temporary. I'll fix the thumbnail when I feel like it.
Yeah, when we get our new name.
Yeah, we're gonna rebrand a little bit.
Yeah. So we're gonna start an artwork soon. I think.
Yeah.
I'll draw some concept art.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You being the artist would be pretty good. Make sure that you don't have access to a tablet and have to use the mouse in Microsoft Paint, and that we don't export the images. We just take a picture of the monitor.
You know, I really like the homely feel that we got from
I actually
that.
kind of like that aesthetic of the taking a picture of the monitor and having that be the thing that's on screen the whole time.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
I kind of liked it too, actually.
Especially with the lighting that's in that room.
Yeah, it was very nice,
Yeah.
actually. So,
I actually like it a bit more than the other podcast, what's been on screen, which has just been the thumbnail.
yeah, no, I think we need like a different picture.
Yeah, we should take a new picture every day. Something that's just on the monitor that can be topical or be something drawn in MS Paint that's on the monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pornhub. I guess it's Pornhub, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd probably be the logo, but like, I mean,
Yeah. If that's the main topic for the day, I mean,
it's not, but
even if it's not, that could be fun to bring in some
that'd be
viewership.
funny.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I'm sure that YouTube would love it.
Yeah, we'd get all the ads. We're not even monetized. They'll be like, "Hey, do you want to be
Speaking of which,
monetized?"
share Party Size with your friends. Bring us up to 1,000 subscribers, so that way we can actually monetize the videos.
Well, let's check how many subscribers Party Size has.
Is it
right-
27?
I think we haven't gotten anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's still 27.
We don't know that.
At the time of recording, it's 27. We might have gotten our big break with this podcast.
Yeah, it's still
being
27.
magnificent.
Uh,
Speaking of which, we haven't talked about anything.
no, it's just kind of a bunch of rambling.
Yeah, we've kind of just been talking about other YouTubers with more subscribers than us and pretending to be friends. Which is kind of sad.
I'm about ready to send up the Twitter.
Oh,
So
you're gonna live tweet it?
yeah.
All right. Yeah. I've been trying to get more into animation lately.
Oh, anime.
No, that's not what I said.
Hayden likes anime.
No, I haven't watched anime in ages.
Titties.
Well, I love titties, dude. I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie there.
Anime titties.
Well, of course. What other titties are there?
What?
Hey,
Cat.
Cat, it's against the rules. It's against the rules. The cat just tried to disrupt the recording by standing on the computer.
I know. What a loser.
Yeah. What can we talk about?
Wow, this is a very stale one today.
Yeah, this is not quite so good. We really should think of topics beforehand,
Yeah.
like we did with the Medea one.
You know, did you ever finish that?
Medea?
Yeah.
No, I didn't really want to. Yeah, I plan on watching Goodfellas on Hulu.
Okay.
Because I have HBO. I have HBO now within my Hulu thing, so I can watch Goodfellas.
I mean, I have HBO on cable or on satellite, so
Mhm.
I watched Leaving Neverland. I finished
You watched
part.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I did. Finished part 1 and 2.
What'd you think about part 2? Because I haven't watched part 2 yet. Should we talk about this?
Yes,
Uh,
I'm going to.
all right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Did Michael Jackson touch the kids?
He touched a kid with cancer. Yeah.
Mm.
You know, it was more focused about.
You're pretty dang sure about the touch a kid with cancer one?
They did bring up one of them. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, maybe, but it was more like a Make-A-Wish kid, I guess, who wanted to meet Michael Jackson, and I guess that happened allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's what I remember. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very interesting. It was less about, I mean, I guess the stuff still happened from part 1, right? Where it's
It was
still
kind of like those stories were wrapped up, though.
yeah, they're starting to wrap up. And the thing is, it got kind of long and unnecessary. After Michael Jackson died, there was kind of no.
It kept going after that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it did.
Was it like them explaining
30 minutes long.
why they said they lied?
Um,
Did they explain that at all?
yeah, they did actually. They did. But it was very strange because it was like them, like they were like older, and it was, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it was just weird overall.
Yeah. I feel weird about the documentaries being released because even though no new evidence has been brought up, just really graphic descriptions.
Yeah,
Unless part 2 had some physical evidence. Did it? Or was it just witness descriptions?
there were still witness descriptions, but there was also, like I said, there was another charge put against him,
Mm-hmm.
right in 2005. Remember that?
Yeah.
So there was 2 charges on him already. There was, I mean, I guess there was more people who came out,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's just, since no physical evidence has been given, I'm just innocent until proven guilty, I think.
yeah, but I don't like him though.
Yeah,
Especially in his later.
he was clearly a creep.
Yeah, especially in his later life. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to think of a guy who's. I get that if you didn't have a childhood, right, you want to do all the things you did, but hanging around a bunch of like 9 to 12-year-olds or
Yeah,
just. But you're
regardless, he was a
like a
creepy
creepy guy, yeah. Especially in his later life. Yeah, and he just looked more plastic than man.
Yeah, it was that pursuit of looking like a child.
It did not look well for him.
Nope.
And when he ultimately died, though, like again, like everyone was upset. You know,
That was an assassination, though. That was the guy drugging him. So
yeah,
that's still not okay.
it's still not okay.
Yeah.
No,
I remember like when I heard about his death, and like hearing like what he was saying when he was dying, and then he was still giving him more drugs, and he was like, "I'm already so tired. I don't need any more," and stuff. Like
And
he
he
was
just-
clearly objecting, and he was like, "No, you still need more."
nope, usually more.
It was it's creepy stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a whole lot of good was going on
No.
with any of that.
no. I mean, I still listen to his music still this day. I mean, I just
You can separate the art from the artist.
exactly. So, and that's what I did. You know, it's just like he makes still really good music. Like
Yeah, the music's good.
music's good. Except for one song, I have it on my playlist still. It's called PYT, Pretty Young Thing. It's kind of weird listening to it now after the documentary, but it's
Yeah.
something, right? You know.
How likely do you think Leaving Neverland is to get an Oscar?
Not very. It might just because of the allegations presented and of its artistic style, which it does have a lot of, and I like the way it's shot and formatted. You know,
Some people are thinking the fact that it's just gotten so big is going to be enough for it to get an Oscar, but just the fact that it's on a streaming service and
Probably.
isn't in a theater or to be bought.
it
It's
was on
a
Sundance
streaming
though.
service. Yeah, it was on Sundance, but it still is. Its main venue is on streaming services,
Yeah.
and the Oscars don't like that.
No, because it's not traditional.
Yeah, that's why they hate Netflix so much, and they refuse to give them Oscars.
Well,
They did give Bird Box a nomination, though.
Romo got a nomination too. That was a Netflix movie.
Roma wasn't. It was a foreign movie.
It was a Netflix movie.
It was a Netflix original. Seriously? Holy moly!
Yeah.
Huh? Was it like actual Netflix original, or where Netflix will slap Netflix original on everything they possibly can?
You can only get it on Netflix. Can you get it on Hulu? No.
Well, even still, it can be that it's just on Netflix, and then they slap Netflix original on it, which Netflix loves to do.
It just says Netflix. So it was
Oh, is it just on Netflix? Is that the best way to stream it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a foreign film, and I'm pretty sure it was just
If it
in
has
foreign
Netflix
theaters and then
on it,
was put on Netflix.
if it's Netflix on it, it's owned by Netflix.
Hmm.
So
I gotta look into that more because I didn't hear anybody doing a buzz about Roma with Netflix, but people were talking more of a buzz with Bird Box
Bird Box,
getting a nomination for
who
something.
cares?
Hey guys, this is Hayden coming from the future. I'm editing this right now. It's like the middle of the night and I'm tired. But yeah, the deal is there's gonna be spoilers for Bird Box here. So if you haven't seen Bird Box, stop and skip forward. I don't know what time you should go to, but yeah. We don't talk about it for very long. Just skip forward like 10 minutes or something. I don't know.
I didn't like Bird Box. Bird Box stunk.
Yeah, like I
The
saw.
acting was horrible. When they were trying to do stuff that was serious, it was funny. It
Yeah,
was stupid.
I just think that they should have showed the monster.
And I liked that they didn't show the monster,
Well,
but I didn't like how they played the thing with it being the sound. No, the
the
way where it was
sight.
like when you saw it, it would like possess you to want to kill yourself. I wish that what they had done is just like this thing you saw was so terrifying that it
They
made you
just-
actually want to kill yourself. No magic-y stuff going on.
But it was like, oh,
But it was like, oh, it's a monster that makes you kill yourself.
that's stupid. That's a stupid
And then
concept.
sometimes it makes you want to show other people it.
See,
And there was like no rules to that or anything.
no, there was no rules to the monster and its abilities. So there was like some people who were like possessed, and there was some people who just killed themselves, right?
And it was able to nearly flip a car over. Also, spoilers.
Yeah, this is a spoiler part. Sorry, yeah.
I'll insert saying spoilers earlier.
But
Same thing for another time where I think I said spoilers for something earlier too.
but
But
I just think that it just had no rules. There are no present rules for the monster
for
and its
some reason
abilities.
the monster was able to nearly flip a car over, but then just like couldn't touch people.
I feel like the monster wasn't really a monster. I feel like it was just a force, because
Yeah.
it said there was a monster, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it was more of a driving force, right? It was like more of like a mental. It could be like a phantom, like a phantasmic
It was like
kind
an
of force,
entity more than
more than a being.
yeah.
And, like I said, I don't know. For me personally, like even an outline or a shadow of the monster would have been
It
fine.
would have been interesting, but it was just it didn't really make like it didn't make any sense. It was from the like twist of the safe haven being a house for the blind.
Yeah.
Was so obvious
Well,
right off
of
the bat.
course,
Like
'cause-
at the very beginning, I was like, okay, so you can have a blindfold or you could be blind. Where are the blind people?
Exactly, and the sanctuary's blind people.
And of course it is. So like, oh yeah, there's the blind people. Okay, thanks.
Well, even then, they took off their blindfolds, right? In the blind sanctuary, didn't you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what was the purpose of that?
Well, because the monster's locked outside.
But there's a glass cover on top of
And
it.
the monster can flip a car over.
It's an-
so
What's
it could
stopping the
clearly,
monster
like,
from
break a window
Yeah.
open.
I'm just like, what's stopping the monster from like tearing a building down?
yeah, it could if nothing else, it could wipe somebody's blindfold off. Like
And-
that's the least it could do.
But it didn't do that.
No, it didn't make any sense.
It does what the plot demands it to do,
Yeah, whatever can be scary.
which is stupid, right? Like, and what's her face? Who's the main actress that's kind of famous?
Bullock.
Is it Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. I
Her
think.
acting was awful.
I think that was some of her worst performances. I mean, sometimes she did well, but other times she didn't seem like she was caring at all. about
No,
it.
like the movie, like
And I hated the character. I
the
hated
character
her.
was bad. The kids were bad.
Oh, but that's the best way to use children when you can make them seem like good actors by covering up half their face the entire time.
Because
Because kids can't act, ladies and
no,
gentlemen.
they can't. Like that's why you never get a child actor because they don't do well for your movie.
Yeah, yet you have to get like the cream of the crop, and then you can have stuff like Stand By Me, where
Yeah, Stand By Me was really good,
yeah,
but they were
and
mostly
then you can
like
have
12.
stuff that was okay, child acting like It or Stranger Things,
I did
where
like
it's
it
better.
though.
Yeah, it's. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but the acting could have been better. But like,
But the
if you had
cast was
had
good
adults,
though. The cast was good.
it was really good for child actors, but still for child actors. But
I mean,
they had a very Stand By Me vibe, and
it did, and
it
that's what I
worked.
liked about it.
It did very well.
The adult version is coming out this year.
The adult half is the worst half of the original.
Yes,
so.
because the kid portion was the best one because
It had that Stand By Me vibe.
It did.
Stephen King does good with kids.
He does. No, he does. He writes a good story with children.
Yeah.
Except for the part in the book where there was an orgy, but
Yeah, that was
You
kind
know-
of creepy.
it was a little weird. A little weird. I don't
He-
like that one.
He writes some weird stuff, and I think better adaptations come out of things sometimes.
Actually, there is
like
a new-
how in Dark Tower he wrote himself into it.
And yet, that movie was ass.
That movie was ass.
There's a reason.
Somehow people still like the book, even though he wrote himself in as like a fan fiction kind of thing. Like Stephen King is a character in
Is
it
he?
who's like important to the story.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And
And they're like, you wrote the story, you know how things work or something. I haven't read it, but
so he breaks
I've,
the fourth
I've
wall.
heard about how funny it is.
It's pretty meta, is what you're saying.
Yeah, something like that.
That's stupid.
And then it's like, you're very powerful. We need to keep you protected, Stephen King.
I like the character, like the gunslinger, and
Did you see the movie?
I did not.
Mm.
But the thing seems interesting though, because it's like a Western fantasy.
Yeah, it seemed very fun.
Because the gunslinger was like, oh yeah, and I'm this guy.
Yeah.
I don't really quite know what the story was about.
Yeah. It's a whole lot about like an imaginary world of this kid.
Yeah, so it's
and
the
then
kid.
it, like,
it's
it's real. And
It's
stuff
the
like
kid
that.
and the gunslinger, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting dynamic, but
It's hard to find the stuff about Stephen King writing himself into it, but it's there.
yeah, and if it's apparent to the story, it's gonna be apparent to the story.
Yeah. It seems like it would be kind of weird to read through Stephen King having Stephen King written into his.
Yeah, it's very narcissistic.
Yeah.
And there is a new Stephen King movie coming out, Pet Cemetery.
Oh, but that's happening?
Yeah, did you not see that?
No, I
There's
didn't.
like I saw. There's a lot of ads on it,
Hmm.
right? So it's like, oh, if you ever put something in this cemetery, it comes back to life, and it
Yeah.
shows, it's like some cat runs over and he's put in the pet cemetery and it comes back,
Yeah.
but then some guy's daughter dies and he puts her in there, and it's spooky happenings.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, gotta say my favorite thing to come out of the Pet Cemetery book was the song of the same name. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. That's a
By
good
who?
song. I don't remember who it's by, but it's good.
Did you read Pet Cemetery?
No, but maybe the book would be my favorite thing to come out of it if I read the book. But I like the song.
Okay.
Have you read the book?
I haven't.
Hmm.
I don't really read
I-
Stephen King books, so
Raven started reading them a while back, and he liked them.
yeah. I mean, it's spooky. I'm not really a fan of horror in general.
Yeah, I really like horror a lot, but I just don't have enough time to read books, and people hate me for that. But
Yeah, there's just not enough time to do anything.
yeah, I focus on drawing and stuff more than playing video games.
So, I mean, I'm interested to see what movies are coming out.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple that I really want to see. Trying to think. I don't know. There's a new Seth Rogen movie coming out.
Oh really? Oh yeah, the one with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that
one.
one.
Looks real good.
It's-
That one's being advertised in sponsored posts on Reddit. Where they talk about how the kids aren't allowed to see the trailer.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
It's
It's like the Deadpool 2 thing, right? Where the kid who's 14 can't watch his own movie
yeah,
because he's too young.
yeah,
I get that what they're trying to do, but it's not really funny.
yeah. We know.
We understand that they're underage and they can't see the movie.
Yeah, we get it.
We get it. Don't shove it in
It's
our
kids
face.
swearing.
Seth Rogen, I'm listening to you. Well, not listening to you. I'm talking to you. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's kids swearing. It's
Kids doing drugs.
we know about kids swearing.
it's really not a big deal in this point. Let's get this a
I
little closer.
I just don't find the just we've already gone through the like cute thing swearing thing so
Yeah,
much.
it's not.
A big beginning for that was Ted, and
Oh yeah.
I watched Ted and I thought it was fine. I had a few laughs
Did you
with
see
that.
Ted 2?
I did see Ted too. That one's not quite so good.
I haven't seen Ted, so I kind of want to see
Have you
it.
seen Ted 2?
I haven't.
Yeah. Ted has some good moments, and then it has where Ted says, I do not sound like Peter Griffin. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, you reminded me that it's you playing
It's
that.
Seth
MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. That's right.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me that Peter Griffin's in this movie.
I actually might want to see it just because of that.
That is not funny, Seth MacFarlane, to bring up that Family Guy exists.
Dude, I love Family Guy.
Gotta love that Family Guy.
I love Family Man.
Family matters, dude.
And if you say Family Man is the worst show you ever seen, don't talk to me.
Guys, we're gonna have to cancel the podcast for real.
Any Seth MacFarlane show should be Oscar and nominated.
Sausage Party was incredible. That was
Are
art.
you serious?
No.
God, I actually
God,
watched
no.
Sausage Party when I was in middle school.
You were the prime demographic.
I was.
Did you like it?
It was a little too racist for me.
Yeah.
Especially with the Arab character.
Oh. I haven't seen it personally, but
You
everything
haven't?
No, but everything I have seen out of it is absolutely horrible.
The orgy scene at the end was weird.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Let me tell you about the movie there for a sec. Sausage Party. How do I describe Sausage Party? Because it's a story about food and Seth Rogen.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a sausage, right? He's a hot dog, but he wants to get inside a bun.
Yeah.
And there's this Arab character who's extremely Arab and makes a lot of terrorist jokes.
Is he a human?
No,
What is he?
he's an Arab food. I don't remember what it is exactly. And then you got. There's a taco in there. There's a gay tomato. Yeah.
Did they say fruity?
I'm not sure.
Did they make a joke about how a tomato's a fruit?
I don't think so.
Seth Rogen, that's a missed opportunity for a really immature joke.
It is, except for,
I thought that would be the reason they would pick tomato.
I'm not
Like,
sure if
that
it
would
is a tomato. We'll have to watch Sausage Party.
Yeah,
but
on the next podcast.
yeah.
Well, that'll be the one at Disneyland. That'll be the main topic.
Actually, we could. Let's see if Sausage Party's on Netflix. I'm gonna look it up right now.
It might be on Hulu. I have my Hulu account.
Yeah, but can you download movies on Hulu?
No.
No, you can't. Big Mouth is on here. Oh, nope. Sausage Party is not on Netflix.
Drat.
Which I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. Because I kind of want to watch it, right? But it's really racist.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very racist movie.
Yeah. Does it feel like shock comedy, or does it feel
It's
like
shock
racist jokes?
It's shock comedy.
Okay.
But it also could be. But they make so much of it throughout the entire.
Then it's not really shocking anymore. It's just kind of racist jokes.
Yeah. And it mostly revolves around the Arab character, yeah.
That's the issue with when it comes to shock comedy. A lot of it revolves around kind of racist stuff or just xenophobic stuff in general.
Exactly.
And it works if it's shocking.
But most shock comedy, that's the thing. Shock comedy is used very frequently in this day and age, and
Yeah,
it's not
very popular.
good. It's never been good.
No, it's
just,
never been a good thing to have.
you know, and I can admit, you know, I've used some shock comedy here and there.
I've been a very big user of it.
Exactly. And I'm not saying I won't stop using it, because
It works.
It works. That's the unfortunate thing.
Yeah.
But if you use it too much, then it stops working, and you seem like an ass
Yeah.
and a little bit of
If
a
you
bigot.
use it too much, it's not shocking and it's just racist.
Yeah, exactly. So and that's why I only use it very rarely. You know, it doesn't really work very well.
Mhm.
I just don't like it. You know, you could be more comedic and not, you know, so messed up.
Yeah.
There's more comedic value in just telling a story that's funny.
Yeah, there's some... Try to get some genuine humor out there. Try to be clever with it.
But it's not
Break
clever.
new ground.
It's ugh. Don't go the opposite direction.
No.
Oh god, dude. Gamers rise up.
Yeah, gamers are the most oppressed race.
Well, I think it's how far?
We're 54 minutes in.
And now it's our sponsor reading time.
Yep. On the last one, I cut out mine because it wasn't funny.
What was yours?
LDS Hospital.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut that out again because it's not funny.
All right.
Okay.
What's our ad read for today?
Our sponsor today is My Left Hand. Thanks everybody for watching the Super Mega Party Size Podcast. Thanks for everybody for watching the Party Size Podcast. It's been great to have you all here for the live show. I wish any of you would have laughed at any of the jokes or responded to anything.
We'll come back next time with an actual ad read.
Yeah.
Not the one that's an actual ad read, you know, but the one that we're going to do.
Yeah. We might have a real sponsor.
You know, that
One that won't give us money. Probably.
probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just starting off too, so
Yeah. We just want to help the little man, you know?
he wants
Us being big, we just want to help people out.
to. We should probably.
People below us.
I think we should probably put this. Start considering putting this on like podcast apps. Or do we have to pay to put that on there?
I'm not sure.
Should look
I
that
know
up.
with Spotify you do. Spotify you have to pay a lot.
I'm not gonna pay for Spotify, but like Apple.
Apple, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
But oh, what do you hear that? Oh, it's the jazz music playing in the background.
Whoa.
Leading us into an exit with
Oriental music.
What?
What?
No, we're not using
Please,
Oriental.
please use Oriental music.
Yeah, I hear Oriental music now.
Yes.
It's not jazz music anymore.
All right.
The jazz music cut off
See
abruptly.
you
and
next
switched to
week.
Oriental music. This is
Actually, not
racist.
next week. See
Especially-
you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. See you guys in Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Stockmusic.net.